That's why it's so easy to push like crazy woke nonsense into an office space, because people are already bullshitting.
Oh, so if we're already pretending here, what else are we going to pretend about?
What else do I have to do to keep this job?
Yeah.
What do I have to do to get a promotion? What do I have to do? Do I have to pretend that trans kids, what is it? Drag queen shows? Okay, I'm in. I'm in. Healthcare? Yeah, it's on my dick. Whatever you want to call it.
And it's
gender affirming. Was that what we're calling it? Okay.
Yeah. And it's interesting, like, to see how little pushback there is about, like, from the workers now that all these like programs are being wiped away. Like,
well, the people that are losing their job are complaining hard, and then the senators are complaining hard, but everybody else is happy.
Yeah, the people who've been faking it at work that are still working there are not like, damn it, you know what I mean? They're just going, all right, good. I get to be like a little closer version to myself.
Well, they're probably going to get fired.
At Disney? You're saying at Disney?
What do you mean?
I'm saying all these programs like have come out, maybe not Disney, but it was like Zuckerberg comes out and goes, yeah, Meta, we're not going to do the DEI shit.
Oh,
like, I think Amazon even came out and said
I thought you were meaning government jobs were cut by USAID.
No, I'm talking about corporate jobs. People who have the corporate jobs. DEI, it could just be anybody working there in general.
But there's a bunch of people that got jobs, and their whole job was to make sure that the company was diverse.
Right.
And it's like, do you remember the Rainbow Coalition? You remember Jesse Jackson back in the day? Jesse Jackson used to...
I know Jesse, but
he had this thing where he would go to businesses, like if they had some sort of a dispute, like say if there's some sort of an issue, like maybe some black executive got fired and maybe shouldn't have, or someone put something on the wall in the bathroom, something. Jesse Jackson will come in and for a nominal fee. For a nominal fee. He will come in and straighten your business out. And so...
What does straighten your business out mean?
Well, make sure that you guys are on the right track. Give a little speech, collect a little check, and then what?
So basically, say you're not racist.
Absolutely, you're not. You can't be racist. You're hiring Jesse Jackson, and we're on the right track. So he comes along, gives you the rubber stamp,
legend,
and then
what a legend.
And he's like balling out of control, just giving the rubber stamps to these companies. And then on top of that, what they do is then they would have jobs for people to oversee this activity in a large corporation. Bro. So it's basically like no-show jobs the mob used to give out at the Javits Center.
Right, yeah.
I had a buddy of mine who had one of those.
Do people know what the Javits Center is here?
It's a big convention center in New York City.
This is where like Comic-Con would be and all these different things. Okay.
Big stuff.
And it was mobbed up, right?
Mobbed up.
So they would have all these fake jobs that you could give to the guys around the block.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting paid. And it's probably supported by the city in some way, right?
Yeah, I don't want to say his name because he's still around. Okay. But he was an actor. And I was working with him, and he was explaining he's got a no-show job. I knew he was...
Do I know who you're talking about?
Probably not, but I'll tell you afterwards.
Okay.
Fucking great guy.
Okay.
But afterwards, everybody was like, that guy's like so mobbed up. He had a fucking no-show job.
You know what's funny about
You get like $200,000 a year. You don't even have to work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, there's a lot of like construction jobs and stuff. This is
what USAID is finding. Yeah. USAID found this place in San Antonio that
you thought it was only Ukraine getting money for nothing?
$billions on, and it's fucking no one was there, completely empty.
To me, it's not like shocking, but
the numbers are shocking.
No, the numbers can get shocking, but it's funny that Jesse Jackson thing is an actual job because I remember like I had a joke that it could never work out, but the idea was based on. It was Black Lives Matter when Ukraine started popping, right? So everybody had the Black Lives Matter posters in their windows in New York. And when Black Lives Matter kind of came down...
Well, it's once those ladies got caught buying houses.
Of course.
That put a dent in it.
It wasn't great. So now there's all these white people in New York that have Black Lives Matter in their window, but they're like, I got to get this out of my window. So I had this idea for a joke where it's like, if I was a black dude, I would set up a business where we will take down your Black Lives Matter poster for you and then replace it with like a Ukraine flag. You know what I mean? So like you're still a good person. Jesse was doing it in the fucking 70s. I had no clue the Rainbow Coalition already worked.
Oh, that is what it's called, right? It was the Rainbow Coalition. But he had a bunch of other things he would call it under. But the whole idea was just to make sure that people weren't doing the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Do the right thing.
Yeah, you gotta do the right thing.
You gotta do the right thing.
You always gotta do the right thing.
Yeah, but the problem with that is it gets hijacked. Obviously, there should be no racism. There should be zero racism.
Yes.
There should be zero discrimination.
Yes.
Everything should be merit-based.
Yeah.
But the problem with that is, and this is a real problem, the country's not merit-based in terms of like where you're born. Like you didn't earn your birth spot. You didn't earn your family.
Yeah.
It's a roll of the dice.
Yeah.
And you get real lucky or really fucking unlucky.
Yeah.
And as a community, as a country, we pay zero attention to the completely downtrodden.